में पढ़ते हैं. So with this, happy Teachers Day to all the teachers in this group, and very good evening to all esteemed member of Team Research Foundation of India, our distinguished subject expert, Dr. Sameer sir, and all dear participants. I am Nikita Khandelwal, the program coordinator for the FDP on practical aspect of ICT tools and online teaching in current scenario. As we almost mark the day 4, and for this, Dr. Sameer Dubey sir, a well-defined knowledge to guide all of us. But before we have toward the session, let's throw the light on Sir's achievement journey. Dr. Dubey is
निकिता मैम निकिता मैम आर यू देयर
किसी रीजन से लॉग आउट हो गई शायद से मैम.
यस सर
एक आध मिनट वेट कर लेते हैं, अदरवाइज मैं रेडी, मतलब आई एम रेडी, तो लेट अस स्टार्ट सर.
सर बस ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं सर.
हाँ,
सर
What happened, sir?
समीर सर
जी सर.
सर प्लीज स्टार्ट द सेशन सर.
श्योर श्योर
सर मोस्ट वेलकम सर. थैंक यू सो मच सर.
सर.
सॉरी
Thank
फॉर
you, sir.
इनकन्वीनियंस.
Hello, good afternoon everyone.
Yes, sir.
Am I properly audible to everyone?
यस सर यस सर.
Okay, thank you so much. So
sorry for the disturbance. There was having network issues. Shall I continue, sir?
यस मैम प्लीज कंटिन्यू निकिता मैम.
कंटिन्यू
Okay.
कर लीजिए
Thank you
मैम.
so much, sir. So participants, let's have a light on the achievement journey of Dr. Sameer Dubey, sir. Sir is a postgraduate in Commerce and Management from DAVV Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Sir is having 19 years of academic experience and he has worked for Vardhaman Polytechs Limited, Ludhiana, Indore Institute of Management and Research, IPS Academy, Acropolis Institute, Indore. At present, sir is working with Prestige Institute of Management and Research, India. Sir is having more than 20 plus national and international publication in research journal and conference proceedings. Sir has also case study published by European Case Clearing House to his credit and also co-authored a book named Banking Law and Practice in India. Sir is an active member of Madhya Pradesh Economic Association Research Foundation of India and also has been training faculties for managing virtual classes and preparation of video lectures. Sir has been expert on basics of research methodology for UGCs, HRDCs, and Government of India. So with this, they are having many more achievements also have been included in Sir's achievement list. But right now, time is not allowing me to describe all this. So with this, now I would request Sir to hold the platform and guide to all our waiting participants. So sir, now the footpace is yours.
thank you so much ma'am. And before starting the session, I
Sir,
believe
humble
that
request.
it is such an auspicious occasion today, that we all are meeting on the Teachers' Day. So first of all, happy Teachers' Day to each and everyone who has joined the session.
Happy
And now
Teachers
let
Day.
us thank
Happy
thank
Teachers
you,
Day, sir. Thank you.
thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sir. So now let us start off with the session. So in today's session, we shall be discussing about how to prepare certificates, e-certificates. So definitely this is once again the product of COVID-19, though it has a very positive impact, and definitely in some of the aspects of life, more specifically on learning, COVID has though definitely the era was really very bad, but definitely people are now more connected online, and I believe that now there are more programs, there are more like meeting type of programs like conferences, workshops, faculty development programs, which we are organizing online. Definitely, we are also sitting in such a program where we belong to different places, but we are participating in a program together. So what happened is, in a program like this, what is required is to distribute certificates. And the basic requirement, definitely certificate is required. And when certificate is required, either we distribute the certificate physically or we just get the certificate printed, just put all the names and each and everything, all the details of the faculties, and then send them physically through mail to each and everyone if they are not getting it online. So in the meantime, some of the organizations, some of the platforms on which there are learning tools available, like Google, like Microsoft, there are other tools as well, there are other platforms as well who have devised somehow a way where these certificates can be distributed online. And to definitely it is for the notice of everyone and for the information of everyone as well, the concept, the technology that is used for getting these certificates distributed almost all over the world, the technology used was already available there. However, unfortunately, we were not using that technology for specifically for this purpose. But the technology, the concept was already there. Although we were not using it in this way, we were using it in some other ways, definitely. Like if you have to send invitation letter to say some 200, 300, 400 people, there was a technology, there was a concept which was already there with Microsoft in the name of mail merge. And this mail merge was the actual concept which is being used definitely in a different way, but for generation of these certificates as well. Earlier, mail merge was like collaboration of two different kind of applications. One of them was MS Word, in which a letter or an invitation, a letter, or whatever you want to be distributed among a large number of population, that is being stored, that is being prepared and stored. And in another file and another application, which is called MS Excel, it used to have all the details of the person to whom we have to send it. We call it as database. So the database was in MS Excel, and the body part, the certificate part, the invitation part, the letter part, that was with MS Word. Mail merge is a technique where these two things are being merged together, and individual letters are being sent throughout the world. No doubt, earlier, email and internet was not connected to it. So where we were using the very same technology and the concept, we were using it for preparation or for getting the printouts and then distributing those printouts with the help of snail mail or whatever, by the courier, by speed post, or by whatever way that was available. Now with the development and with the integration of internet with this technology, it has created marvels. And this preparation and distribution of e-certificate is one such marvel, which we are going to learn today how we used to prepare. So the very first thing today, definitely one more thing which I would like to share with you people is that we shall be doing an experiment today as well, in which we shall be attaching some, we will try to attach some photographs to it, to the certificate. And this would be the first time where I am trying it. So definitely you people will definitely be the first batch where you will be looking, or you will be observing how we attach the photograph of participant to the certificate. So let us start off then. There are some background preparations that we need to do, and out of that preparations there are two different things which we must have. First one is we have to prepare a Google form. I believe that you people know about Google form, or it would definitely have been taught to you during this workshop only. So I presuming as if you people already know about Google Forms, we have to prepare a form. Why? Because you have to collect the data, you have to collect the feedback. So definitely we require Google Form to collect this online. First thing. Second thing, we need to have a structure of a certificate. Though a blank certificate will do, but definitely we require a certificate, and that certificate should also be there in that certificate should also be there on one of the Google platforms itself. So the certificate that we have to make shall be there in Google Slides. Google in itself represents a lotus kind of structure. As you tear off the petals of a lotus, you get to know about the new petals. Similarly, Google is almost like that. It is having more than 1,000 of applications, which are definitely applicable for different things, and Google Slides is one of them, which definitely almost replicate uh, slideshow or PowerPoint presentation in Microsoft Office. So those who have already prepared Microsoft Office, those who have already prepared some kind of PowerPoint presentations in Microsoft Office, MS PowerPoint, so very same kind of things you can do with Google Slides. Now, how to reach up to Google Slides and how to prepare the certificate? First, let us make the structure first. Then we shall go to prepare the form, and then we shall discuss how to prepare this certification. Okay. So first, let us prepare the certificate, the structure of certificate. Okay. Here it is. Let me share my screen with you people so that it would be easier for you to see how I am doing these things. In the meantime, due to certain issues of data, with your due permission, I am just switching off my video for some period of time. Okay. So now let us go to. Let me share my screen so that you would be able to understand how we are preparing it. Okay. So I feel that now you people can see my screen. Can everybody see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So on this screen, I believe you people can see how that this an untitled presentation has been opened. Now, how to reach here is a very simple way. Either you have to just directly go to Google and search for Google Slides, and you will get Google Slides. Alternatively, what you can do is you can directly log into slides.google.com, and you will find that you are on Google Slides. Let me show you how that page actually looks like. So this will be the home page on which you will be landing. This is the home page on which you will be landing, and with this blank presentation, your big idea, lesson plan, photo album, and wedding, and these kind of other different templates are available. This template gallery is already there. You can see it, I believe. So now let us go on with a blank presentation, since I believe that you have already gone through Google Slides. So now we are starting off with our certificate. Let us take the certificate. Which certificate would be there? So Just a second. Let this be the certificate. Let us have this as a certificate. So what we can directly do is we just have to. I'm not doing all those cosmetic changes. What I'm doing is only the basic things what we actually require for preparation of the certificate. So what we can do is we can use very simple normal template for the very same thing. Alternatively, I have already prepared a certificate. I believe you people can see this, and here is the untitled presentation, and this certificate is already there. So the base of the certificate is already there. The certificate is presented to the name, and there you people would be able to see that the name of institution is over there. I believe you people can see this, no? The certificate is presented to, so the name shall be here and the institution name shall come over here. Apart from this, if you want to have some more changes, you want to have some more fields, that those other fields can also be included in the same. Okay. But only thing that you need to know is you have to include in the very same fashion. The format has to be same, exactly the same. The certificate is presented to and name with less than and greater than, two less than and two greater than signs in between. So you have to make it like this only. This is the format. You have to follow it. Similarly, you can see in the institution name as well. You can see, I believe now it is more visible to you. Two less than and two more than signs shall be there. And the font and the size, whatever you are using over here, the very same font and very same size shall be printed on the certificate. Okay, so you have to take a little bit care of how what font you are using, what size of the what size we shall be giving to the name or to the institution's name, or whatever you feel good, you have to make it. So the cosmetic changes, I am not doing anything, but definitely there are certain things like the basic things which I am using that you can also already use, that would be the very same, and you have to use it in the very same fashion. Okay, so let us make it more visible. Here it is, the institution. So this is the certificate that we have to prepare. Now you can use different things. You can use logos. You can use like your signatures can be over here. So all these things can be done anytime. That you can do. Very simple. You just have to insert things from here. Here it is. You can insert image. You can insert text box, audio, video, shapes, different kind of shapes, tables, charts, diagrams, word art, line, or whatever you want. So you can do all kind of cosmetics. You can write down the names. You can write down like two different logos can over be here. Like in what you do is you insert here it is. You can insert shapes, and then shapes are of different types. You can insert different types of shapes over here, call outs, then all those things, whatever you want to. Okay, so the winner, you can like these different call outs can be used, in which you can write down the winner or some other kind of things that can be used, and these are editable as well. Here it is. This is how you can put a flag over here, and this flag can be later on used for writing something, editing something. You can write it down. So this can be used. As of now, I am not using it, hence I am deleting the same. So this is the basic certificate format. This certificate is presented to the name and institution. Now let us go to, this is the certificate. Now let us give it a name as well. It would be like ICT Tools RFI. Here I have given it the name. So this ICT Tools RFI, we shall we will require this name, and that's why I have given the name. Now another thing which we require is we require to have a form. So once again, forms.google.com. This is how you can directly go to Google Forms. Alternatively, you can go through these 9 dots are over here for everyone. For Chrome, here it is Google Apps are already over here. You can go to Forms from here as well. There, if you will find, you will automatically find the forms are over here. You can go to forms like this. Both the ways are depending upon how you want to do it. So this is how it is. We will once again start with a blank form. There are different types of forms available, but forms we are not here to discuss. So we will start off with a blank form. Okay, so here it is, untitled form. Let us name the untitled form, and it will once again be ICT tools workshop. And feedback, you can write down feedback, you can write down workshop, whatever you want to write, that can be written over here. This is how we have named it. Now what we have to do is, you have to, here in this form, email is over there, and you can see a red asterisk over there. So what happens actually is, this is a compulsory field. Okay, so there are certain things which we have to make before, means you can make you can change the, you can change certain things before preparation of the form or after preparation of the form as well. Both things can be done. So go to the settings, make this a quiz if you want to, otherwise it is not actually required. Then responses, what you need to do is collect email address, responder input. So you have to collect email addresses so that you would be able to send the person his or her certificate. So this is a must. Please try to check once while you are making the form, so that this responder input or this email collection is always on. Second one is, send respondent a copy of the response. It can be off, it can be on, it can be as per your own wish. Allow response editing. We do not allow response editing, hence it is gray. Otherwise it could have been like this. So we do not allow the respondents to edit their submitted responses. And then what we require is limit to one response. So we shall be limiting to one response only. Respondents will be required to sign into Google. Whether exactly this is required or not, require sign in, allow response editing, no. But then limit to one response will be required to sign into Google. So whoever be filling this form, he or she will have to sign into Google, and then only he or she would be able to fill up this form. Then there comes presentation. I believe that we do not require anything specific in the presentation area. So there is nothing special. So this presentation we can leave. Then defaults, form defaults, right, apply to this form and new forms as well. So default also we do not want to, we do not wish to change. And then some default questions, make all the questions default. So one has to answer all the questions. Okay, so let us come back to the questions and write down the question. The very first question is name. Name of the participant. So we will get the name of the participant from here. It cannot be a multiple choice question, so it shall be a short answer question, so that everybody can write down their names over here. Then we will write down, you can write email address are already shall be collected over here, so we do not need to have this email address once again. But the second question, as we required name of the institution, so name of the institution we shall be collecting. Name of the institution, that can be collected. Apart from this, if you want to collect, you can collect place where a person belongs to. That can also be a short answer question. And this is how we have prepared the form. Definitely you people can prepare more with the form, like you can have all those feedback kind of things with the form as well. But as of now, I believe that I do not require to teach you how to prepare that feedback form completely. I believe that you already have been knowing. So in the next questions, you can have like feedbacks or so from 1 to 5. You can insert Likert scale as well. You can use whatever you want, whatever type of feedback you want to. So you can have feedback in different questions. You can have feedback in a single question. Anything what you want, you can make it like that. Now what happens is, this is the form that we have prepared. Responses, let us go to responses. I believe you people can see this. This questions, responses, and settings. There are 3 different tabs. So now let us go to responses tab. Okay. Now what happens is, we have to prepare the certificate, and the certificate will be prepared from the database. And how to generate and how to have the database, from where we shall have the database, from where we will collect all that data. So whatever responses we are getting, there are 0 responses as of now, but then you have to link it to sheets. This is how you can collect the responses. Here it is accept responses. I believe you people can see this. It is accepting responses. Once you put it off, it will no more be accepting responses. As of now, we are accepting the responses. It is there. So link to sheets. You have to collect the responses in a sheet. Okay. So here it is. Select destination for responses, get email notification for new responses or so. So let it be there. What we need to do is you have to link it to the sheets. Whenever you call it, you link it to the sheets. What will happen is you will find that there are 2 different options available. First one is create a new spreadsheet and select existing spreadsheet. I am not selecting the existing spreadsheet. What I am doing is I am creating a new spreadsheet. Okay. Every time we should create a new spreadsheet so that your certificates will not like mix with each other. So this is why we have to create a new spreadsheet, and the create option is on the top right corner. Here we have created a sheet. Okay, here I believe you people can see this sheet, ICT tools workshop responses. This is an automatic feature. Responses will automatically come over here. So this is an auto feature. Responses will be here. Timestamp is the time at which your respondent will fill up the form. Email address, as I told you, we are by default we are collecting the email address, name of the participant, name of the institution, place. Other questions shall definitely be in different columns. Okay, and this is more or less definitely it is not that much versatile which Excel is, but definitely I see this Google Sheet is once again a very important tool, very important platform for collection of the data, for preparation of tables, and for working together. Lot of people can work at a very same time on the very same table. That can also be done. Okay, so the timestamp will be over here. Now what happens is this Google Sheet shall be certificate ready. What happens is whenever you prepare certificate, we need to take the services of a third party application. Okay, so we have to take the help of a third party application. So that application, there are 2 different ways on from where you can take the help of the third party application. The first one on your Google Forms. So one such application is called Certify Them. I believe you people would be able to see it over here. Just a second. Give me a minute. Here it is. So these 3 dots are over here. I believe everybody can see these 3 dots are over here. Make a copy, move to bin, get pre-filled link, print, add collaborators, script editor, get add-ons. What you need to do is you have to get some add-ons. So once you click on add-ons, I believe you people can see what is going on the screen. Can you see this? This Google Workspace Marketplace has opened.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We can
sir.
see.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what you need to do is the first app that you can download from here is it Certify Them. Here it is, Certify Them. So this is the first app that you can use. We are not going with this app only because this app, although it works with Google Forms, it works very well. Only problem is this Certify Them app, it always leaves a mark on the certificate. The certificate will be printed with it a small on the bottom right corner. You will find it is written that printed with Certify Them. So this is the reason why we are not using this Certify Them. First thing. Second thing, at the time of COVID, Google has very generously given the authority, given the permission to almost all the people, whoever are having some or other kind of Google account, to distribute these kind of certificates. So this Certify Them, it was almost free at the time of COVID. Later on, what happened is when people used it really well, Google has put a cap on it. Now you cannot send more than 100 certificates in a day. Earlier it was 100. As of now, it is somewhere around 50 or so. So you cannot, in a free version, you cannot send more than 50 certificates. So this is the reason why we are no more now using Certify Them. Otherwise, I would definitely have told you about this Certify Them as well. If time remains, we shall discuss about it in the last. So what happens is, this is the first thing which we were earlier using, but now we are not using it. Hence, now let us go to our sheet. Here it is, Google Sheets. Now I believe you people can see the Google Sheets on your screen. So what happens once again over here is, let us find out where the add-ons is here in extensions. So you will find out here a tab, or in the menu, in the extensions tab, you will find add-ons. What you have to do is, you have to click on get add-ons once again over here. So we'll once again get the add-ons, but now you will find the add-ons which are available easily with the sheet. And here you need to search for AutoCrat. Select AutoCrat. You will find here the first one is AutoCrat over here. I believe you people can see this. And you will find that here installed has been written. Why it is so? Because on my system, this AutoCrat has already been installed. If it is not, this installed would not have been there. And then what you have to do is, you just have to click on AutoCrat. You just have to install it. You will have this AutoCrat will ask for some kind of permissions, will ask you to log in first. You need to select on which account you shall be using this AutoCrat. So you have to give your email ID. You will have to provide with your password. Definitely you will have to log in. So while logging in, what you need to do is, you will be logging in with your email ID and password. So providing your email ID and password, and then this AutoCrat will be asking you the certification, will be asking you permissions for logging in or for your different data and this and that. So it is very simple. Just give it all the permissions, allow for each and everything, and then it will be installed over there. Okay. So once it is installed, what you need to over is how you can use it, how you can get it. So here in the extensions itself, I believe you people can see here AutoCrat is already installed. Okay. What you need to do is, you need to launch it. Okay. So as of now, we are launching it. And then first what we do is, we have to set it for the generation of certificates. Then we shall be filling up the form, and then we shall be getting the certificate. Now there are two different things. When you have to distribute the certificate, and you know this thing in very advance, either you already have the database with you, if it is already there in Excel and it is in the very same format, or if you have the requisite number of fields, in that case what you need to do is, you do not have to link it to a form. You do not have to prepare a form separately. You can directly use it from Google Sheets, because AutoCrat is not connected with Google Forms. Definitely it has a feature in which, if somebody fills a form, AutoCrat will definitely send him or her the certificate. Once a form is filled and it is submitted, then the certificate will be sent. But then once again, if you do not have, if you already have the data, what you need to do is, you just have to prepare it in the form of a Google Sheet. If you have the data, if you already have the data in Excel, just copy from there and paste it in the Google Sheet, prepare a proper sheet, and then with the requisite fields, you can directly use it. So both the things, you can use it with a new form, you can use it with the existing form. Both the way of using, the process for generating the certificates will definitely be same. You do not, there will not be any kind of change in that. So now let us go back. Now let us see how we have to make the certificate. Okay. So with the extensions, what you need to do is AutoCrat, and then you have to launch AutoCrat. Here I have launched AutoCrat. It is loading. Then I believe you all people can see here a new job has been written over here on the bottom right corner. So what you need to do is you have to click on new job. Once you clicked on the new job, this actually AutoGrad, it has different some 8, 9, 10 different steps. What you need to do is you just have to follow these steps. Once you follow these steps one by one, you will automatically have all the certificates. The job is really done in an excellent way. What you have to do is you just have to provide the name. So let us provide the name ICT tools. It is already over there. Then next, the second step we have to go. Okay. So what? Choose template. Template for what? Template for preparation of certificate. So the certificate preparation, what you have to do is, let us have the recently used template was ICT tools RFI. Let us select from, you do have options. You can select one from the drive, as here it is, the certificate presented to. So we shall be using the very same template. Okay. Since the template we were already working on it, so here it is. It is already listed in the recently used templates as well. You can view the same. You can use the same. So there is no need to every time select, every time get something from the drive, then select it from there. It is not required. You can use it from the recently used templates. You can say your cache memory like type of thing, and you can use it from here as well. So the second one is choose the template. That we have done. Now let us go to the next step. What happens is now you have to map certain things. And why we require to map them is like there are certain things. Okay, one thing that I believe that I have not done is how to use, okay, how to use the photograph. That we shall be doing later on. We shall be changing and editing the very same thing. You will understand that as well. So now here it is. The certificate, the form has two different things. So what we need to do is we need to map to the form. Okay, what happens is, I believe you can see this. You can see a blue colored strip on the left hand side. It is having some pop-up, some popping out arrow on it. So once you click on the arrow, it will pop out. And what it will have all the fields that are already over there. Okay, so once I click it, I believe you people can see how it is popped out. Okay, so what happens over here is, what you will find over here, today, the date, now the time on which the certificate or the form has been filled, that is over there. Then timestamp. Okay, then email address, name of the participant, name of the institution, and place. So whatever you want to use, you can use it. So I shall be using name of the participant. So what we have to do is, we have to, name is over here. So we have to map it to name of the participant. Here it is. In the very same area, what you have to do is you have to select it. Here it is. I believe you people can see it more easily, I believe now. So what you have to do is name of the participant. So one thing, if in the form you would have written in place of name of the participant, if you have written as name, it would have automatically mapped it. Otherwise it won't have. So since it is written name of the participant, hence it is mapping it like this. Hence we have to map it. Otherwise you do not need to map it. Okay, just a second. Let me try to show you once. Okay, just it. I believe it is sufficient for us to understand this. Otherwise, I will have to change the form once again. I'll have to connect the form, connect the template, and all these things. I'll have to restart the very same process. I'm not restarting the same. It is just for the understanding that if this name of the participant, in place of name of the participant, only name would have been written, it would have automatically mapped. But now we have to map it manually. So here it is, name of the participant with name and name of the institution with institute. Place we are not using, as we do not have anything placed in the name of place on the certificate. So this is how we have mapped it. Okay, so one more thing, that while uploading the photograph, while mapping the photograph, what happens is, here on the left hand side, I believe you people can see some standard has been written over here. Now this is easily visible. So what you need to do is, when we upload photograph, in place of standard, you have to use this image. So you will be using the image. Next time. Okay. So that will, if we get the time and we shall be uploading the photograph, you will definitely, we will use this option as well. So this is this has been completed. Now what you have to do is you have to go to next option. So this is file settings. The file name you have to write down. So what we will write down is now here it is email address, name of the participant. So we will name the file as if name of the participant and certificate. Okay. So by just clicking on name of the participant, by clicking only on the on any of the fields, what will happen? You will copy them. So once you have clicked on it, it will pop out. It has popped off, and now you can directly use it. So I'm using it like this. You can copy it like this. You can paste it like this. Alternatively, you can use Control V for pasting it. So here it is paste. Name of the participant. Then there will be a space. There will be certificate. Certificate. So this is the name of the file. How you want this file to be taken care of by the person, by the participant. So what we require is we require a PDF file. You can use a Google slide, you can use a PDF. If we won't go to Google Slides, we'll go to PDF only. So this will be a PDF file. First thing. Then multiple output mode. So in multiple output mode, each and every file, each and every certificate will be saved as a separate, as an individual file. However, in a single output mode, what will happen is a single file containing different certificates will be made. So every time you will have to access to all the certificates. Every time you will have those. If suppose there are some 200 participants, you will have to just browse, scroll every time for checking the certificate where the certificate is. So this is the reason why we shall be using multiple output mode. Then let us go to the next step over here. So this is choose destination folder. What you can do is you can make a folder over here. You can choose My Drive. You can prepare a separate folder as well. So as of now, I believe we do not have a folder. Let us try to have a folder from here. Okay, ICT tools. There is already a folder is already there in the name of ICT tools. So this ICT tools folder, let us use this. Let us use this folder. Or you can prepare a new folder for this ICT tools. Okay, so let us go back to here and let us use this My Drive. Okay, sorry. Another time very same. So all the certificates shall be saved here in My Drive. So what you have to do, choose folder. Okay, so here the folders are over here. So let us choose any of the ICT. There are two different folders in the name of ICT tools. So let us choose any one of them. Here it is ICT tools. I have chosen ICT tools. It has no documents, but we have selected it. Okay, so this ICT tools over here and then select it. So we have selected it. Here it will be ICT tools. You can remove My Drive from here as well. Alternatively, we can use my ICT tools. This ICT tools shall be used and My Drive, remove this folder. Yes, so this folder will be removed and ICT tools will be used now. Okay, now let us go to the next step. Step number 6. Add dynamic folder preference. It is up to you only. It is optional. You can leave it. Set merge conditions. So no conditions set up yet. Click add conditions. So there are different conditions over here. As of now, since we are not using different conditions, so that's why we are leaving. It is optional as well once again. So you can leave it once again. Go to next step. Share documents and send emails. If you want each and every certificate to be saved in your folder first, you will check all those certificates and then we'll be sending them manually one by one. You can share no. Otherwise, you can share yes. The document shall be shared. If the documents are shared, then how, in what format it will be shared? It will be shared in the form of PDF. Now you can see over here, when I scroll when I scroll my mouse on this PDF, although there is, you can see there is a selection arrow, upward arrow and downward arrow are over there. So you can select whether you have to, whether you want this certificate in the form of PDF or in the form of Google Slide or in any other form. It won't let you change. It won't let you change. Why it won't let you change? Because you have selected it earlier. Earlier we selected whether you want the form as a Google Slide or a PDF. We selected PDF. That's why now it would allow you to change. Okay. So now allow collaborators to reshare. You can ask them to reshare as well. You can allow them to reshare the certificate, then send from generic no reply address. So there is no need to send it from there. You can send it from your address as well. That you can do. And now there is time to make the to send to draft the sending mail. What kind of mail shall be sent to the person? So two means what you need to do is you have to insert the email address. Once again, let us get back to this blue strip, pop it out, use email address and just paste it over here. I have pasted it over here. So email address over there. If you want, you can use some CC address, you can use some BCC address, that can also be used. Then reply to. So once again, if it is so, if you want the participant to reply to some other some mail, you can use that, you can insert that mail over here. Then here it is in subject. What in subject you have to write. So once again here you can use the tags from this left hand side strip. Once again pop it out, name of the participant over here, and it can once again be used. Type in subjects, here it is, participant, and you can just add something to it. This will be the subject line. Certificate. So this will be the subject line. Now what you have to do is you have to type the message. So just once again, I am popping out the blue strip and using name of the participant over here. And what you have to write down is dear Mr. oblique Miss or Mrs. And then I am pasting here the tag, name of the participant. So here the name will appear and then you have to type the message. We are thankful to you for participating in the ICT tools workshop. Okay, so this would be sufficient. Please find attached your certificate in the form of a PDF file. Yeah, look, this we can write down. So this is all about the message. Now once again to the next step. So add or remove job triggers. Now what happens over here is there are triggers. There are two triggers. Run on form trigger. So once your form is filled up, the trigger will be activated. If you click a yes, the trigger will be activated and the participant will get the certificate once the form is filled and submitted. And run on time trigger. So this run on time trigger, it will be activated once your set time is being reached. Okay. So what happens is you must enable time triggers for this project before you add one to this job. Okay. So what we can do is we are not actually including the time trigger. We shall include we shall put the trigger on, for which, like here it is, this time trigger has been removed, and form trigger, since we are using it on the forms. So here it is. So this is on the form trigger. Okay, now it is on the form trigger. So what happens when somebody fills the form and submit it, he or she will get the certificate. Okay, so and now what you need to do is just have to save it. Okay, it has been saved. Now what we have to do is, for activating this job, what you need to do is you need to launch it. You need to run it. We have to run the job. Okay. I believe people can see this run or play kind of button over here. What you need to do is just have to click on this button. Now, what I want you people to is, I am just shifting it to a little bit left so that you can observe what changes are there in this Google Sheet. You will find some changes over here in the top row of this Google Sheet. Okay, let me run the job and then you will automatically observe some changes. I believe you people can see this. No? So this first row, what you need to observe the first row once I start the job. So here I am clicking on it, run job. Okay. Has anybody observed any change?
Yes, sir.
Okay. May I know the change? What change have you observed?
The
I
Excel
believe
sheet
you people can exactly. Yes,
started.
now you people can see that this header row, it has some new headings. It has some new columns. Names have been given to some new columns. Okay, everybody can see this. Okay, so now let me just switch off this autocrat or just come out of the autocrat and let us see what is over here. So this is merged doc ID, ICT tools. So this is the ID of document. This is merged documents URL. This is link to merged document, and this is the document merge status of the merged document. Once the document is ready, it will show as if it is ready. And now let us do one thing. What I'm doing right now is I'm going back to the forms. Here it is, the form. Now what I have to do is I have to fill the form. Okay. Now what happens is I will fill the form and then immediately I will go to the sheet so that you will be able to see. Okay. Just a second. Here it is. Here it is like it is a preview. But once I fill in over here, you will automatically find that the sheet will be filled up. Okay. So here is the sheet. You can see there is no data as of now. In preview mode, I am filling in some data in the form. So here it is. Name of the participants, Dr. Samir Dubey. Name of the institution, Prestige Institute, and place, although it has nothing to do, but you can write it down in there. And the form, once I submit the form, I will immediately take you to the Google Sheet. Submit Google Sheet, here it is. I believe you people can see, here it is, timestamp, then email address, then name of the participant, name of the institution, and here it is. Have you observed a change? It took a while. Sorry. It took a while for me for fill up the form. The data was already here, and then all these things have came. So what happens is, this is the ID generated by Autocrat. This is the certificate. I believe you people can see the certificate. You point out your mouse and you will find
Yes.
that the certificate is over here. Link to
Okay.
the merged document. Okay, here it is. The merged document looks like this. And in the document merge status, you will find out what has been written over here. Document successfully created, document successfully merged, PDF created. So PDF, three things are over there. Documents successfully created, document successfully merged, and a PDF is created. 3 steps. Okay. Now what happens is, now I am sharing. Okay, just a second. I believe that it would be definitely good to show you about the certificate, what kind of certificate and how I have got it. Here it is. I believe you people can see this is the mail ID and this is Dr. Samir Dubey certificate. This is, you can see, I am opening it, and this is the mail which I have got. Dear Mr. Miss Dr. Samir Dubey, we are thankful to you for participating in the ICT tools workshop. Please find attached your certificate. And I believe this you people can see the certificate. I believe everybody can see this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the certificate is there in front of you all. This is how we have to make a certificate. And now what I am doing, here it is. We are with the forms once again. And just a second. Send. What it will get you? Here it is. There are 3 different options to send the form, either by mail. Second one is with the help of link. The link has been generated, but the link is really very long. So I will shorten the URL. This shortened URL has been copied. I have copied it. Now what I am doing is, if okay, it is already over there. So here now what I am doing is, I am pasting the link of this certificate, this model certificate, this certificate in the chat box. What you need to do is, you need to fill up the form. On my screen, I'll be showing you the Google Sheet, how it gets filled, how the form is being generated. And then you people would be checking in your own email IDs whether you are getting the certificate or not. Is it clear to everyone? So here the short
Yes, sir.
URL I have pasted in the chat box, and now I am sending it to you people to fill it up. Here it is. So this ICT tools workshop response, this forms.gle, this is what you have to fill up. And I am sharing this Google Sheet. Now whoever is filling up this sheet, you will automatically come to know what changes are being made here in the Google Sheet. I request all of you, or whoever want to volunteer, please fill up the form and see what changes are being done over here. How this sheet is being changed. Here it is. I got one such response. And now the certificate is generated. Second response I got. Third, fourth, fifth, I'm getting responses, and these certificates will be generated automatically. This you can see. I believe people can see the certificate. Here it is. You can see the job, starting of the job and completion of the job as well. I believe you people can observe these changes over here. Here it is. You can see it. Starting of the job, then the job will end, and then you will find a link generating over here. Here you can see. You can see how it works. Okay. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
And now what happens is, if suppose you do not want other people to fill up the form, you want the form to be, now it has already been filled. And if the number of people are sufficient, you have got, like, if all the people have already filled the form, then what you need to do is, I believe that now nobody else is filling up the form. Okay, now I request everyone to please not to fill up the form, as what happens is here we are back with the form. Go to responses, you will find that number of responses over here is 11, and now you can stop accepting the responses. So now, even if you fill the form, even if you click on the link, the form will not be activated. You won't get the responses, you won't be able to fill up the form, you won't get the certificate. Is it clear to everyone now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I feel that this was how we people make certificate. Although there is another method for distribution of certificates, but the time is not permitting me to explain the other method as well. Otherwise, I would have definitely explained you another method. Or if we can have a quick review, we can have a quick look at the other method. What happens is, like this is once again, it is a third-party tool. What we require is, at times you have to distribute say 100 certificates, 200, 500, 2000, 5000 certificates. We already have the tool in our hand. You can design the certificate as per your own will. You can design the certificate whatever you like it to be, and you can send it to n number of people without any kind of foundation. One such organization has used that tool. Definitely the concept is very same, mail merge, but one such organization has used that tool and sent somewhere around 9000 certificates in previous year. So that tool, what that tool is? That tool is, I believe you all people know about Microsoft Office.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but that tool is not exactly Microsoft Office. That tool is known as LibreOffice. I believe people can see this LibreOffice. You just have to. LibreOffice is like Microsoft Office is being owned by Microsoft. You have to take the license. In LibreOffice, it is an open source office. All documents which are created or being edited in Microsoft Office can be opened, can be edited, can be created in LibreOffice as well. What you need to do is you just have to go to the website LibreOffice. So you will find it a very special things over here, that what you have to do is just have to download it. Okay, here is download. You people can see, I believe, no? So download
Yes, sir.
LibreOffice. Download LibreOffice over here. Download LibreOffice. It is 24.8. Last time I downloaded it, it was in 21st version of it was there. So what happens is, every time what these people are doing, the LibreOffice people, what they are doing is, they are every time they are improving the system. They are improving their software, and it is an open source software. So whenever a mistake, whenever a problem comes across, they update it. Okay, you just have to download Windows 64-bit. You can download it for Linux, you can download it on Mac, you can download it for Windows. So Windows once again for 32-bit, for 64-bit. In general, the Windows which we are using nowadays is Windows 64-bit. So we shall be using the Windows 64-bit, and you can download it. It is somewhere around say 200 or 300 MB or so. So you can download the same. Let me show you. 2.8 MB. Built-in help. Okay. You what need to do is, you just have to download the same, and once you downloaded it, you just open like the simple almost 300 KB of 300 MB of file an executive file shall be, exe file shall be downloaded, and I believe you all people know how to install a software. Very easy steps are over there, so you can easily download. And then what happens is, once it is over there, what you need to do is you just have to, once it is installed, what you have to do is just have to, you will find that there are different there are different type of files available in the LibreOffice. So this is drawing is one such option, one such kind of file is available. Then open document presentation, then open document spreadsheet, then open document text. So this is how these 4 different things will be available, and it will be available on, like, on the right click of your mouse on the desktop itself. So you can have drawing, you can have presentation, you can have spreadsheet, you can have text. So what you need to do is you need to open the open document text. Now, since we do not have a very long time with us, I am just trying to explain the very same in a little bit faster manner. I already have this. Now what I am doing is I am stopping the share, and I shall be now sharing the LibreOffice window. Okay. Here it is. Now I shall be sharing the LibreOffice window. This, I believe that now you can see. This is the LibreOffice, the text document of LibreOffice. It is very well like MS Word only. You can see all the options are the very same. File, view, insert, format, styles, and all these things are over there. What we require is, we require a spreadsheet as well, containing the names of different people. So here, let me show you the names of different people, how to make a spreadsheet as well. Once again, you will hit the right the right option of your the right click of your mouse, and you will find the open document spreadsheet will be there, and you will be adding some names or to them. Just a second, let me share you how this looks like. Just a second. Here I am sharing you, and now I shall be sharing you how it looks like. Here it is. This, I believe, now you can see. So this is the Excel sheet, or this is the, you can say, spreadsheet. So what you need to do, you just need to write down certain names. So I am just since I am short of the names, I shall be using the names from the list that was already over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me have these 3 names. So here I do have these 4 names with me. Just a second. I have to insert something row above, and this shall be name, and this shall be institute. Here it is over there. I believe you people can see. Okay. So it is very good, like it is very much like Excel only. So this is name and institute. Now what we have to do is, just a second. Let me share you the whole screen with you, so that every time we do not need to change. Like it takes time. So I'm sharing my complete screen, whole screen with you, entire screen with you. You will automatically see whatever I am doing. Here it is with me. So now you can see this spreadsheet, LibreOffice spreadsheet, and now you can see the Word. Here in Word, we shall be preparing the certificate. Okay, this certificate is presented to. And what you have to do is you just have to leave the name over here or from. So this here you will find the name of the institute. Okay, and the place as well. We shall be like from this for attending the ICT tools workshop. Okay, so let us have this now. All decorations that you can do. With all due respect, I'm just doing what I'm doing is I'm just preparing a certificate that we shall be using. So this is the certificate. I believe people can see this certificate. Very same. I'm using the very same tools or very same I'm pressing the very same keys which we generally press in Word. Okay. Now what we need to do is we have to get these two different files connected. Okay. How to connect these two files? So this is the file for our database. So let me just give it another name. Let the file be names. Okay. Now let us go back to the file. Here in edit, you will find on the last, you will be able to find. I believe you people can see over here. It is Exchange database is being written over here. Exchange database. In edit, you will find Exchange database written over here. Can you see this? It is a little bit
Yes.
like
Yes, sir.
small in size, but I'm unable
Yes, sir,
to
yes.
expand it right now or enlarge it. So this is Exchange database. This will open a new file. Here you can see available databases in which this name database will be there. But you will find that these two options, help and close, are active. However, this define is not active. Why so? Because in these names, our required data is there. Just a second. Might not have saved it. Save anyway. Let us see what happens now. So there you will find. Just a second. Let me try to open it once again. Edit, Exchange database, names over here. ICT tools data. That can also be. It's not opening right now. Let me do one thing. Let me browse it on the desktop. It is in the name of names. Here you will find names. So names is over there. Okay, it's not working from here. What happens is, let me show you. Let me tell you what happens from here. What happens from here is, it actually, when we browse it and when you select it, this plus sign expands. Here, like I believe you can see in bibliography, you can see this plus sign has expanded. So in the similar way, this plus sign actually it expands. Here you can see this sheet 1 has popped out. Can you see? I believe you can see this sheet 1 has popped out of this new open document. Okay, so sheet 1, then now this button, this define option has been activated. Define it. So once you have selected define, it has been connected. But now how to see whether it is connected or not? So you have to go to the view option. On the view option, you will find data sources in the last. I believe you people can see data sources. Data sources over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you just click on data sources and you will find that data is already on the top of this file. I hope you can see this. Data is already over here. Now what you have to do is you can select individual cell you can select the whole column. What you need to do is you need to select the whole column and double click on it and drag it and put it in the name here in the second line. The first line is this certificate is presented to, and in the second line I require the names. In the third line I have written from, and in the fourth line I will write down the name of institute. So here in the second line I will drag this name to this place, double click the same, and I have dragged it to this place. Now I am leaving it. Please observe two things. First thing, on the mouse pointer, and second thing, in the ribbon over here, you people can see here like these options in bold, italic, underline, and all these options are there. A new ribbon will open over here. Okay, I'll explain you later. Just a second. First, observe that what changes you can see here on the mouse pointer. Okay, I believe you can see that name has been written over there. Now what you have to do is just have to, now in whatever way you want, you can change it. You can change it in the way you like, and once you change it as per the way you like, the certificate will get changed as per your requirement. So you want some different kind of say some different kind of this format, you can do this. Now once again I am dragging this institute, so please see how and where my pointer is. Here it is. I am dragging the same, and you can see it is over here. I will bring it to this place. So institute has been written over here. Is it clear to everyone? I believe people can see this. Now what happens is, what we have to do is, here on this ribbon you can see mail merge. The second one is data source. The third one is explorer on or off. So this one mail merge, what you have to do is you have to click on this mail merge option and activate it. So here it is activated. Okay, what you have to do is you just have to click on next, and then you will find that there are certain changes in the ribbon over here. In this you will automatically come to know here in the very same ribbon where we where we clicked for this mail merge, you will find some changes over there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting it next, and finish. And you will find that a new small ribbon is being added. I believe people can see this. Here it is, mail merge wizard. Can everybody see this? Mail merge wizard is over here. Now we can send it with the help of mail as well, but as of now, lack of time. So how to send it through email, that we are not discussing right now. We shall be only discussing how it can be saved. Okay, so here it is, edit individual documents. You can edit individual documents. You will have some, like you are having 4 records, so you will have 4 documents. Second one is save merged documents. Third one is print merged documents. What we'll do is we'll save merged documents. The second one option, save merged documents. Save in a single large document or save as individual documents. As of now, I'm selecting it save as a single large document. You can select it as save as individual document as well. So since there are 4 records, here are 4 documents. I'm choosing this save documents. Once I chose it, now you people can see where it is. The file is already over there. Here it is, LibreOffice certificate, and I have saved it. Okay, I have saved it. Now let us go to the desktop, and you will find here is the file, and it contains 4 certificates. This is the first certificate. I believe people can see this. This is the first certificate. This is the second certificate. And even what you can do is you can change the color. You can change the color of the name of participant. You can change the color of the name of institute. You can, whatever you can do, that you can do. Here it is. So these, here you can find 4 different documents in a single file. I believe people can see this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see it. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So for as of now, for today, I believe that although I'm unable to show you how to send the emails, but then definitely there is a small technical glitch. This is the reason why I am unable to send emails from my system. Otherwise, I would have definitely sent you the mails. But unfortunately, as of now, I am unable to do that. So now this is how we prepare certificates. By the use of this LibreOffice, I believe you would be able to prepare n number of certificates. As I told you in previous year only, some organization has sent somewhere around 9,000 certificates with the help of this LibreOffice only. Okay, so from my side, I am so thankful to all of you. It is such an auspicious occasion that you have given me an opportunity. RFI, Dr. Ajay Jain, they have given me such a beautiful opportunity to address you people, to let you know what a little bit is in my knowledge, and to share my expertise, share my experience, share my knowledge with you. I'm so thankful to Research Foundation of India and thankful to you all people for an interactive session and for listening to me with patience. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so much, sir, for this
Sir.
session. Participants, if you have any question, query, so please just go through that.
Sir, if I can ask some questions in this regard.
Sure, why not? Sure.
Sir, Libra is a paid software or free of cost?
It is an open source. It is an open source, free of cost software. You do not need to pay a single rupee for this. By whatever time you can use it, and keep on updating it as well. If you are downloading it, keep on updating. You use this software, use it for month or 2 months or 3 months. Just uninstall the same and install the new version.
Okay.
You will every time, in almost every quarter, you will get an updated version. This is a beautiful software.
Okay, sir. Once I wanted to say Google form, how can we see create directly or by mail? How can we open
Google form, you have to have a Google ID. A Gmail ID is a must. And then you can
Yes, sir.
directly log into forms.google.com and you can directly start preparing the form. That you can do directly.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Any more question, participants?
No, ma'am. Sir has taught very properly.
I believe that I should not feel, or I should not believe that no questions means nobody has understood anything.
No, nothing like
That's
that.
really right,
Nothing
sir.
like that,
Really
sir.
nice.
I am
Actually,
just
you have
saying.
explained everything such in a well way. So that's why there is having no questions and queries. Thank you so much, sir, for this such an interactive, fruitful, and innovative session. And especially thanks to spending your precious time on RFI's platform and guide our all dear participants. So thank you once again, sir, from RFI. And thanks to all your participants for being patient and cooperative listener during the session. And I hope that आप सभी सर जैसे best teachers बनेंगे in future. So all the best to you all for your future. I hope we'll meet you again. Once again,
Happy
thanks.
Teachers Day to everyone.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Happy Teachers Day, everyone. Sir.
Thank you so much. Happy Teachers Day to everyone from my side as well. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And sir, you taught really very